This is a beautiful story between Kenechukwu and Munachi. This story shows that in any situation, in odd situation, that love can truly have its way. Yeah. This is a story of Kenechukwu, who is from a poor background with his mother and his junior sister. He sells sachet pure water on the streets, along the road, market, to help his mother and his sister's education as well, and also to help himself in the university. Kenechukwu, who has been trying so hard to become a lawyer, has been trying his best, doing all sorts of things that he could in his power to get funds to further his education. Finally, he got a job in a rich man's house to become a security officer. He was like, it's even better than hawking sachet of pure water on the street under hot sun. But before I continue, have you subscribed to this channel? Please do me a favor now by subscribing to this channel so that you'll be the first to get notified whenever I drop my next coming video. So Kenechukwu got a job in a rich man's house, who is very strict and overprotective to his daughter Munachi. Any movement, anywhere she is, people that she's with, this man wants to know. Any move that this girl makes, this man wants to know. Here she was just returning from the supermarket, and the father was like, what's taking so long? Do you want to buy the whole supermarket? So one day Munachi saw Kenechukwu reading a book, and she was so surprised and applauded Kenechukwu. She was like, I've not seen any of our security officer reading book before. Munachi is a fiance who is so saucy and rude. He treats anybody around him like trash. So full of himself and so rude. And Munachi, this did not go well to Munachi. Munachi was like telling him not to treat anybody anyhow. Everybody deserves respect. You don't need to treat anybody like trash, because those people they are treating like that, they are human beings too. They are human beings like you. And Munachi and Kenechukwu, they started getting along, and that was when Kenechukwu mentioned that he can't drive, and Munachi promised to teach him how to drive. And finally, at the ending of the day, when she returned home, her father, made to say, was already mad and was like, where have you been? I've called all your friends, and they were like, you are nowhere to be found. Which friend are you talking about? Which friend were you with? And that was when Munachi mentioned that it was their security officer that she was teaching how to drive. And her father was so mad and was like, you mean our own security officer? So he nearly hit her that night, which made Munachi very angry. So very early in the morning, she just left and sneaked out of the house again to Kenechukwu's house, because Kenechukwu was having 2 days off from his work. Munachi sneaked out of the house to Kenechukwu's house, and Kenechukwu was worried and was like, won't your father be worried? And she was like, I've already settled that out. And that was the night they shared their first kiss ever. Their first kiss ever. And Munachi was like, this is where my heart belongs. So talking about Munachi telling Kelechi that sneaking out of the house, that she already have that handled, she planned with the maid to sneak on her bed and pretend as if she's the one on the bed. So Munachi was so happy, at least for her to be free to move around, talk with friends, people that she have not met before. So guys, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do me a favor by subscribing to this channel once again. And finally, Munachi's father came for her. He was so mad. He was like, oh, you left my house to come and stay in this dump. And that was when they started hitting Kenechukwu, and he slumped, and they took Munachi home, and she was so mad. She was not comfortable, and that was when she pleaded with the house help Ngozi for her to help her sneak out of the house, because Munachi's father gave a strict warning not to allow Munachi step out of the house. And that was when she sneaked out of the house to go and see Kenechukwu, who was seriously wounded after he was beaten. Finally, Munachi's father offered Kelechukwu 20 million naira and a free visa to any country of his choice. At first, he refused, but Munachi persuaded him to accept it. Munachi and Kelechi planned this together so that they can both together move to Canada. So when Munachi was packing, her fiance Arinze was like, you are so excited. I mean, you are just going through a heartbreak. And Munachi just simply said, happiness is the key. But Arinze seems not to understand what was going on. It was after Munachi left the house that the maid Ngozi delivered a letter to Munachi's father. The letter Munachi left behind, telling her father that truly she's not in Abuja but rather in Canada with Kenechukwu, and the father was so mad. And finally, Kenechukwu proposed to Munachi, and it was a happy ending. Yeah, this story shows that in all odd, in difficult situation, no matter what the situation will be like, that love must actually have its way if it is where it seems to be. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.